In the wake of the president vetoing the opposition-led Grain Act revision, the government and the ruling party today came up with a plan to stabilize rice prices by preventing overproduction rather than mandating a purchase of surplus rice. Our political correspondent Lee Shi-hoo explains.
South Korea will work to stabilize the supply and demand of rice so that by this year's harvest season, a standard bag of rice at 80 kilograms could cost around 200,000 Korean won or around $150. That would be up approximately 13,000 Korean won or about $10 from last year's harvest season. Now, this is part of a 6-step plan announced by the Agriculture Ministry at Thursday's meeting between the government, the ruling People Power Party, and the agricultural industry. The participants discussed ways to stabilize the rice market, expand subsidies for farmers, and foster the overall growth of the nation's agriculture. The new plan aims to bring up the price of rice for farmers by preventing overproduction. The government will reduce growing areas for rice to yield the appropriate production amount. A new support program will be launched to provide subsidies for farmers who experience changes in their profit beyond a certain standard. The subsidy plan for retiring farmers who want to transfer their farms to the next generation will be revised this year to be carried out next year. South Korea will also push for a greater farming workforce, Korean and non-Korean, with the aim of raising 30,000 new young farmers. The nation will also support smart farms. An online platform for grain sales will be launched by November of this year. This will hopefully reduce distribution costs by 6% by the year 2027. To further assist farmers in their everyday lives, the government is aiming to improve public benefits and medical services in rural regions. The government, the PPP, and the farming industry vowed to continue to closely communicate with each other to come up with better policies for farmers. This follows President Yoon Suk-yeol's recent veto of the opposition-led revision to the Grain Management Act. The revised act calls on the government to buy surplus rice if demand falls short of production by 3 to 5% or if prices fall by 5 to 8% or more from the year prior. The bill passed the assembly in late March. Lee Shi-hoo, Arirang News.